Hi everyone, I wanted to make a video about our Fisker Ocean and something interesting that happened. I do a lot of car related stuff, so I carry car parts often, so I keep this carpet in my trunk to protect the car. It's a new car and it also has a white interior. One thing that happened yesterday was this happened to get stuck in this latch and the trunk closed, but not completely. It was maybe a couple millimeters lifted from here, so it looked closed. The car thought it was closed, but it was open, and because of it not being completely closed, the car threw an error saying trunk malfunction or tailgate malfunction. And I was thinking okay, there's got to be a emergency release latch, which most cars have an emergency release latch somewhere here. For some reason Fisker didn't think of this and they don't have one. So while I was struggling to locate any way of removing it, I thought at first that I could just unbolt this from the car and pull this off and then it would come out, but this plastic plate is really secured on here, so it doesn't really come off. So what I ended up doing is I ended up thinking about how this latch works, and that's how I fixed it. So I even took off this strip which goes right here on the sliding window, so no access in there. You can see right, it's kind of hard to see. Maybe I should look from a point of view which doesn't go into the sun. Yeah, so right there you can see there's no access there. So then I realized that I can probably just look at how the latch works. The way the latch works is this is stationary right here. This doesn't move. In some cars this does move, but not in Fiskers. I've worked on hundreds of cars and I know I've seen that design before. But the way the Fisker's latch works is that as the trunk comes down, it goes like this, and then with the pressure on this side right here, this causes it to twist and then grab on here, and and then as it's going more down, where my thumb is, there's a pressure switch, so this gets pressed in and then the car knows the trunk is closed. If this is not fully pressed in, or if this is not pressed at all, then the car thinks it's open. If it's not fully pressed in, then it's going to throw the malfunction. So, and then it just disables the trunk, cuts off full power, just not to damage anything, which is what a lot of European cars do. But this is also bad because there's no emergency release, so how are you supposed to release it, right? So what I did is I took this screwdriver right here, and so mine was kind of pressed, not all the way. So what I did is I just jammed the screwdriver in between this and the latch to press it all the way, and then the car thought it was closed. And then I went in the car, pressed the trunk button, opened all the way, voila, it all worked. And now my trunk is back to normal, and I removed the piece of felt that was jammed in there and threw it out. So now my trunk's back to normal, and I know not to ever let this get caught in here again, because I do not want to do this again. So anyways, I hope this helps people. Thank you for watching. I'm sure this latch is reused from a different car.